As we count down to America's 250th birthday, tonight we are taking a look at the history that helped put the city of Carbondale on the map. Devin Kidd has more from Jackson County.
Every week, thousands of folks pass through the city of Carbondale by train. But did you know it was actually these tracks that helped make Carbondale a transportation hub?
It connected Carbondale to the rest of the country, and quite literally, it put Carbondale on the map.
The city of Carbondale was founded in 1852, but 2 years later is when the city really came to life.
So when we talk about the heart of a community, we are really talking about the place where its story began. And for us, that place is historic downtown Carbondale.
Carbondale development planner Ashley Gibson says once railroad service began, it was a game changer for the city.
That first train did more than carry goods and passengers. It connected Carbondale to the rest of the country, and quite literally, it put Carbondale on the map.
Fast forward nearly 175 years, and the city now operates a brand new train station that continues to connect Carbondale to the rest of the nation. The Southern Illinois Multimodal Station opened in 2025 and offers a state-of-the-art transportation experience for Amtrak passengers.
Today we are seeing a renewed sense of energy in our historic downtown. We've shown you the old original train station, and behind me we have the Sims, our Southern Illinois Multimodal Station, which is our transportation hub for our trains, our buses, and just a wealth of information for us here in Carbondale today.
Eva Fisher is the public information officer for the city of Carbondale. She says the station has brought new enthusiasm to town and offers more than just a train ticket.
We're so excited with all this new infrastructure in Carbondale to welcome even more visitors downtown.
And with that renewed excitement brings more economic opportunity to the city.
We also see new businesses in downtown Carbondale, as well as those legacy businesses, all bringing fresh ideas but preserving that historic charm that makes Carbondale so unique and special.
Now, as the nation's 250th birthday gets closer, the city is hosting a one-of-a-kind celebration in honor of its rich history.
We're going to have an event on the 4th of July celebrating Carbondale's rich train history, as the first train ever came in on July 4th.
In Carbondale, Devin Kidd, Heartland News.
For more information on the City of Carbondale's 4th of July celebration, visit your KFVS News app.